I got to. You said I must do. From there, yeah, yeah. That's right around the way. Dreams are burning there. For it's too late. Waiting for my time, I keep the faith. Anybody here? He's back in the tube. Yeah, yeah, there's people. I can see it. Subaja. Gonna be on the Truman Show very soon. Hold on. I was listening to Subaja. Great vibe, Subaja. You should check him out. Great vibe. I discovered him through Jay. Jay made me discover Subaja. Never heard of him before Jay sent it to me. No? Said, hey, you should have Subaja on the Truman Show. I'm like, yeah, great vibe. For sure. I'm supposed to contact him again tomorrow. We'll see what when it's going to be. But until then, we'll keep rising and shining. For sure. Every day. Life is a battle. Life is a game. Life is a challenge, a struggle. Everything. And we must rise each and every day to keep our vibration positive. Because it's such an hypocrite world. Such an hypocrite world. There's lies all over. Lies all over. Everybody's hypocrite. Everybody just for themselves, basically. And you know, don't take it personal, but even here on my channel, I wonder sometimes why some people are watching me. I wonder really what's their purpose of being here and keep watching me. I don't know. I find some are very, very still stuck in taking things personal and stuff like that. And you know, I don't think nothing personal, not any attack, any stuff that I don't think nothing personal. It's about us. So, but I see sometimes some stuff, but especially when I see the hypocrisy is the leaders are lying, everybody's lying, there's lies all over. So it's up to us to be the change. Be the change is a big thing. It's a big thing because you must change your ways, your own ways first. You know, you cannot ignite in people what you don't ignite in yourself. You can't think about creating another, don't create change in yourself, and you're not being the change, and you're not embodying your story and all the stuff that goes with it. Come on, it's not about being fake, it's about being real. There's enough fakery all around. Me, I want to keep it real, and that's what you get here every morning. Keep it real. Because I have enough, you know, I've been, not that, and people don't know that they're fake. That's the thing. I didn't know that the whole thing was fake, that there was lies all over, and I had to research, I had to seek. Like I say all the time, it's not because I'm so much more brilliant or enlightened than others. We're all enlightened, but we don't ask questions. We don't question anything, but we're all enlightened. It's not because one is, yeah, maybe my light is shining a little bit more, but I'm very humble in this. It's kind of normal to do this. It should be natural for everybody to express themselves and to speak their mind and to, you know, especially in a world full of confusion like this, but we're all stuck in fear. All stuck in fear and ego-based trauma and stuff like that. So it's you know, being the change for me is I want to see, for sure, I would like to see us. You know, I do this for the love for life. That's what I do this because I love life. I love people. I would like us to get out this hypocrisy, nonsense state of mind that we're in and stop lying and tell the children the truth and tell yourself the truth. Look in the mirror and change your ways, change yourself, be the change. You know, don't seek inspiration, be the inspiration. Be the inspiration. So for sure, you might seek at the beginning. For sure, I seek the inspiration at the beginning a bit, but at one point I realized that I had to be the inspiration. I had a story, you know. I survived my worst moment in life. I'm still here after all these years, Babylonian years. I'm still here, freaking alive and healthy. I've been given a health opportunity. That's what it is. We don't realize we all have a health opportunity. If you don't think you're fortunate and live in love and grace and stuff, and if you're healthy, just go in the hospital and check how people are sick and that. Go in a place where people are dying in the hospital, the last wing where they're when they die, and look at the regret in their eyes and stuff. And you're gonna start moving your ass to do something. I mean, you have something to do. It's too when I because here, you should not be. I don't expect people to really stick here for years. At one point, you have to take flight and you have to be the inspiration. This is what I would like to see. It's each and every one of us here really become leaders, and that's what I don't want followers. I don't want followers. We might be very close to social media and stuff. Like we interact a lot with each other, and I understand why you come here, why you. But my goal is not to build subscriber thing and views and views. I would like to have views because the message pass more, but it's not about gaining subscribers and building followers and stuff like that. I'm not about that at all. I would like everybody to be a leader, to really inspire the rest of the world, because your vibe will attract your tribe. That's for sure. You have something that you're good at. You have a gift. It's just maybe to discover it, to bring it to the light of the day. But you have a gift. I'm gifted with, first of all, I'm gifted with my health. I'm very healthy. I have a fucked up knee for sure. I have mobility limitation, but I mean, I'm still here. I have a voice. I have heart beating, and I feel very healthy. So why not take that opportunity to express my voice and stop living in this hypocrite world and start just speaking truth. Speaking truth it's you speaking out. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear each other. We want to hear each other's inspiration and stories for sure, because it's gonna for sure bring something into your life. But it's important also at one point to be the inspiration. Like you seek for a certain time outside of yourself, but at one point you turn this into you, and you're gonna take flight at one point for sure. Just like I did. I watched Les Brown for maybe a year and something, and at one point I just made the shift. I said I'm gonna start my own YouTube and gonna start inspiring other people to just live their truth, have some. I don't know how am I going to get this, but I know every day I take action, and it's about taking action. That's one thing I know. It's not about sitting back and waiting for life to happen. That is not going to work. I'm persuaded of that. I have enough experience in life to know that you need action. You need to step in. You need to come on. This is not a joke. It's our life. But some people think life is a joke. I don't think life is a joke. That's the thing. And even here, some think sometimes life is a joke. I read your comments, and sometimes I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just to wake up to, and most people, I don't know. There's something. I don't know. I could speak more what I think about some people comments, but I don't take it personal. I don't want you to take it personal either. It's about us waking up and stop creating divisions and separation and finding fault in others and stuff like that. Look at yourself. What are you doing with your life? You blame other people for this, for that, but what are you doing with your life? We have to stop blaming each other, and stop being so hypocrite with each other also, because this is what's happening. When you're hypocrite, come on. First of all, hypocrite is a big word, but there's hypocrites and parasite, like Bob Marley used to say. They will come up and take a bite. So, for sure. I know there's hypocrites here that will come up and take a bite. Even some people, I really start to question them. Start to question them even after, even some people that you wouldn't expect me to question. I start questioning them because I don't know, because of actions they take, because of stuff they do. I really question their motive and why they keep that same pattern, that same way all the time. I don't know. To me, it's just about evolving. It's about evolving. It's about evolving together for sure. There's got to be something that we have to come together and share, and it's by connecting with each other that we're gonna share, that we're gonna elevate. But if we keep ourselves being so hypocrite and judging each other's for the little insignificant things in life, it's never going to change. It's never going to change. Stop finding fault in others. Look at yourself in the mirror and change your own freaking ways. You have a lot of things to change, I'm sure. I look in the mirror every day because I know I have things to change. I still work on myself, go make videos outside, talk to myself, trying to find sense of where I am. What is this life all about? Why is there so much confusion? Why people are so much for themselves, so close, so it's a very low vibrancy because that way people tell lies all day long. It's filled with lies and deception. So for sure, once you know it, you want to put an end to this, especially the inside, because they are, with that system, not they, but with the system, we are really. It's a system that's there to. It's insulting our minds. First of all, it's insulting us by the way they treat us. They can tell me that the government care for people and that they have a conscience. It's up to us conscious people to do something. To do something, if we want this to end, if we want this world to change, we're gonna have to step in our greatness and step into the biggest version of ourselves and make the change happen. It's up to us. They will not. The blind is leading the blind. Forget about it. They will not change this world the way it is. So it's up to us to become more conscious of our actions, of our behaviors, of our what we how we interact with others. And there's a lot of things that we have to work on. So that's why I'm saying trying to go on wherever in life and try to judge others or for the little things that they do and stuff. It's totally pure madness. Pure madness. You should look at yourself, take a good look in the mirror. I'm sure you have things to change. You have dirty habits that you need to change, and for blaming others for their ways of life is never going to change anything. It's never going to change anything if we keep blaming each other and blasting each other. And come on, this is a very important way of living. A very important way of living, and many people are stuck in that realm. Are stuck in. That's why I'm trying to. I'm going to detach a bit from interacting with so many people because. Uh, and I haven't found too many people that have the same not the same state of mind, because I see things from my own perspective, which we all do, but on the same vibration as me, really with the mission, with the the vitality. And there's very few people. I haven't met much other than my son Gavin, 10-year-old, and my Sam, and into children I see what I want to see in the world: joy, happiness, living in the moment. And that's why I like to be with Gavin and go out with him. And that's what I'll keep doing, because it's it allows me to be very present in the moment. And there's no judging. There's no hypocrisy. There's no hypocrisy. When they get mad, and they get over it. They come and hug you after. There's no hypocrisy with children, but with adults of this world, they're so hypocrite that sometimes I don't even want to mix up with anybody. I just want to do my things, focus on my things, and the adults and the unmature people of this world, I just don't want to bother anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm moving on. Yeah, for sure, because I see it's very, very hypocrite, and that's it. I'm fed up. I'm just fed up of the hypocrisy. So I'm moving on, and I'm gonna, try still do my thing, but I'm not gonna interact with so many people, because I find that, why exactly are you here for? Why exactly are you here for? Can you guys here today tell me in the chat why you're here? Why are you here? Can you answer me in the chat? I would like to know. It's a straightforward question, but I would like to know why you're here. I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here because I need this. I need this to stay positive. I need this to stay motivated. I need this to rise. I need this. I don't care who watch me, how many viewers I have. If I would have 0 viewers, I would still do it. You know, I'm very, very single-minded focus. I'm laser focused, so for sure I would still do it. But I wonder sometimes why some people are here. I wonder because I don't see too many actions and too many things changing, or so I wonder what's the your real purpose of being here sometime. But I don't know. I'm just being truthful and telling you what I think. But yeah, you might not like it. I don't care. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm here. I'm gonna speak my mind, and I'm gonna say it the way it is. I'm fed up of hypocrisy and stuff. So that's it. That's what I had to say this morning. Yeah, it's cool, eh? Yeah, keep it real. Keep it real. There's no fakery. You know, there's. It's just that I don't know. I find I have much more focus also if I don't mix up with too many people. My focus goes away when I start interacting with other people, and a bit of it always comes to a form of ego trip when because we're so very deeply programmed into this madness that it always resurfaces with us adults. When I interact with adults, the ego, no matter what, always resurfaces, and it's very, very hard to get rid of this, and it takes a lot of work on yourself, and most of you don't want to do that extended work. It's so I that's why I'm not saying I work more than others on myself or stuff, but I find that when I interact with other adults, I prefer I interact, talk with Gavin, have deep conversation with Gavin, or just be in the moment and enjoy life, because people are not in the moment, and often when I interact with the other adults, is they're very out of the moment, and it's like either on their phones or whatever fucking nonsense they do, or they talk about, or they, low consciousness stuff, illusion, fantasy world, Alice in Wonderland, bring it on. I'm fed up of this. I want to keep it real. I want to find the meaning of life. I want to find the meaning of why we're here and where we are and what is this old thing, this old confusion. I don't want to feed the confusion and keep my mind on this mindset. I'm done with this. I'm done with this, and I think we should all, at one point, really take a good look at ourselves and look at what we are doing with our life, and are we feeding the system? Are we feeding the system? Are we feeding the matrix? You keep talking about the matrix want to move out the matrix, but you're still feeding it in so many ways. We are all the actors in this system, all the actors, and we all play part in this. But what part are you playing? What part are you playing? Honestly, what ways do you have to change to align with your more natural state of who you are? Like Sam was saying yesterday, Gavin was saying, "Hey, you're vegan." He said, "No, I'm human." He said, "Don't call me a vegan. I'm just human. I'm just natural," which is should be. We should not consume. I have enough reasoning inside me, and it's not because for the good of the outside of myself. It's really a personal thing but also for the goods of the animals and that. But it's not something that is natural. We've been so denurtured from so many ways that now we eat flesh and blood. When we have everything in nature in abundance to survive without even killing anything, we shouldn't harm anything. This is nonsense. I cannot, there's no difference to me going in the wood and shoot a deer than shoot another person. It's the same. It's a murder. It's a murder. But people don't see it that way. We see killing as sport. We go fishing for sport. We go we go hunting for sport. Everything, all the killing, all the dirty stuff is all for sports and fun and pleasure. And, we take pleasure at killing. Isn't it insane? That's fucking insane. You ask me, that's insane completely. We take pleasure at killing. Okay, you're gonna tell, oh, it's animals. No, no, go not only killing, at slaughtering, slaughtering, and we slaughter them every day is in slaughterhouse, and nothing happened. Like it's a normal thing, the bloodshed is a normal thing, and let's keep it that way. We're gonna raise the vibration by spilling blood, like total nonsense. I think we have gone very far into then many people are hypocrite with themselves. That's the first thing. We're very, very hypocrite is what we put in our plates and the way what we should put in our plates. And I'm not telling you what to eat, but I'm telling you to maybe realign with your more natural ways. Which is not harming anything. Now we're harming everything. We're destroying everything. We're very much deep down and deep down lost in the path of confusion and illusion, and many even some of us are very we're working on ourselves, but still very much in feeding the matrix on so many ways. So blaming each other and stuff like that for what they do or their actions or stuff is just nonsense, because if we look at our own life, we have so many things to change, and it's a work that takes a lifetime. It's a lifetime commitment when you start changing your ways, changing your important way of living and what feeds the matrix and the sustaination of this nonsense illusion world. But it's up to us. It's up to us to wake up. Wake up and smell around us and look around us. Just take a good look around. Just take a good look around. If you think I'm talking nonsense here, just take a good look around. Like, why are we so far gone from our natural ways? Everything is very unnatural. Everything. Come on, just go around in Babylon, and you're gonna realize fast that everything is very unnatural. We have gone very far from our natural ways of living. First of all, we're very much domesticated and into cities where nothing threats us and no threat on us and no. So, we're very comfortable where we are designed to be put in an environment that is harsh and we have to thrive to survive. But now everything is so comfortable. We make things to make life easier, and that so that we move the less possible. It's always up to us to make things also that are more bring a more conscious world. You cannot wait for government to bring a conscience. Look how many years this whole thing has been going, and we still lie to the children in school, big time, especially about history. Come on, how can you tell me the history? Where's the other people? So I have their side of the story. Total nonsense. You cannot teach me on history. You're teaching me your history, not the history. So I don't want to know nothing about that. It's just pure nonsense. And after that, lies after lies after lies. Christopher Columbus, come on, they still say that in school. Still today, my children come back and Christopher Columbus discovered America. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, and Canada is 150 years old. So what was here before? Total nonsense, lies. But we don't see that. People go out and celebrate, and they know that but not they know, but we are very, very blind. We are very blind because the things I'm talking about. First of all, even myself, I wasn't seeing that just 3-4 years ago. So it's very the illusion is very, very real, very there because there is magician all over, propaganding the doing propaganda and stuff. So we're very much but anyway, it's up to us to reverse the course. Humanity is waking up. It's a great we are in a time of change. We are in a time of change for sure. We have to stay positive, and that's it. You're a lovely person, Nasir. Animals are my friend. I am here because I need motivation and inspiration. Thank you, Leslie. You answered my question. That's what I wanted to know, and I'm glad you answered that because that's what I need to. So we're on the same page. We're on the same page. And I need to hear what you have to say. Perfect. Thank you. I admire that. It makes my heart feel warm, but I know some people are very genuine here. I'm not, don't take nothing personal of what I said here this morning, because I know some of you are very genuine. But there's always some rotten apples in the basket. If you leave that in the basket, they all gonna rot. So we gotta get rid of them. The bad mind people, yeah. To hear the truth, yeah. No, Nasir also very great vibe, great vibe. Nasir always the found great vibes coming from you from a lot of people. Some do not log in. Also, there's people watching that don't always log in and stuff. But it's okay. We're here to first of all, it's just because I do this day in day out, and sometimes it's just I I see some things and some I don't know, that makes me think a little bit more of the. It doesn't make me question my presence here, because this is something that I'm gonna keep doing and everything. I know I must do this. It's a must, and I know some of you count on me for. You're not gonna might not count on me for the rest of your days, but for the time being, you might be in need of inspiration, of motivation, and I needed that at one point, and I still need it today. That's why I'm here. But today, I am being the change. I don't wait for the inspiration to come. I try to really find it inside of myself and share it with others so that they can do the same. It's not like I say, my goal here. If you want to follow for a while, I don't judge you. I don't stuff like that. But my personal goal is surely not to build a bank of subscriber and followers. Okay, I'm clear with that. That's never been my goal. I don't care about that, honestly. Look, I have a thousand something subscriber on the other channel, Truman Show, and you barely see me there. I don't care about that. I'm not about subscribers, and because it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all illusion. Even YouTube, it's all fantasy, and people sometimes just look for distraction, something to watch on YouTube. And I question the motive of certain people constantly on YouTube, looking for truth on YouTube. The truth is inside you until you take the major step to change your ways, change your life, and embodying the truth and carry the truth, which is your job. You're going to look on YouTube for the rest of your days. You're never going to find truth. You might find people that live truth, that speak truth, that model truth on YouTube. But the truth, you will find it inside of you. If you seek truth, look inside of yourself. Look inside of yourself. Don't look on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, social media out there. You're going to find people, very inspiring people, sharing their story for sure. But the truth is you. The truth is you. So if you seek truth, stop seeking outside of yourself. Seek inside. Even me today, I still seek inside every day, because I still go out and make videos and to reflect with myself and with Gavin and with other people around me. Yesterday we went for a big expedition. Yeah, the whole family. We found a new chilling spot, and that's good. Sometimes we take it's good to take time together too. And my priority for sure is my family. That's number one. It's not YouTube. YouTube, I come here in the morning. Yeah, it's very uplifting. It's a great vibe, but that's not my priority. My priority is my family, is my children, is make sure I'm there present with my children, that I live their childhood. I want to live the childhood of my child. That's the thing. I don't want to miss it. So it's not YouTube and this and that is my, it's pastime with Gavin, Abby. Sam is older. He's living by himself now. But Abby is getting older too. She's not following me everywhere, but Gavin follows me everywhere. And I don't want to miss nothing of those moments. And that for me, I have to condition myself to do this, because that's not something we do naturally. Usually, most parents miss the whole childhood of their child because they're not present. They're so much into worries and stuff and pressure from Babylon, so much drama in their life, that they miss the whole childhood of their child. I don't intend to do this. So I come here, I do my things, and when I go out, that's it. When I go out, if I make videos on YouTube and I'm outside, I bring Gavin with me, and I have time with him alone, and it's great. Like he told me the other day, he said, "We're creating Bound, Daddy. We're creating Bound." I'm like, yeah, yeah, we're creating a good Bound, a very great Bound, and it's very. I feel much closer from him, also being present with him and not telling him lies. And he says he's 10-year old, and you should see the stuff he comes out of his mouth sometimes. The other day we were at IGA, and he says, "Hey, Daddy," he says, "those people smoking, do they eat cigarette for lunch?" I'm like, Gavin, that's a great one. So he's very he's noticing a lot of stuff, and he's sharp mind. He has a very sharp mind, and that's what I want him to be, a critical thinker, and not I don't want him to obey me. Like, I want him to be a critical thinker and think for himself, and all of them, and everybody should be thinking for themselves and question everything. We should question everything, everyone, and every why. But for some reason, we don't. We're very much dormant. We don't. Me, I'm not telling you this is the truth, or no. This is all lies. The truth is you. So the truth of where we are, what is the moon, what is the sun, what is all these things will come when we come together as people, and we start really to reason together and not be hypocrite and have a world that's filled with lies and nonsense. So this is gonna happen. The shift is happening, but it's gonna take many of us to be a part of that shift. Like, we cannot just look at others creating that shift. We have to step in and all create a shift. But that's that can take time. Everything takes timing. I know that, and that's something we have to acknowledge, that everything takes timing. Go on, Janik, tell the truth, and you will deny the path of ascension. You are a very good example for your children. We are proud of you. Thanks, Nasir. Yeah, but I try to just be real. I don't want to be fake with my children. I just want to keep it real and be present. I want to live their childhood, especially Gavin. He's 10. He's going to be, I have at least a good still 4 years with him before he starts maybe leaving his daddy a little bit. But I still have lots of time with him, especially this summer is very, very important for me to pass time with him. He's off from school and I work from home. So it's very, I have my own schedule. I schedule my own stuff so I can, be pass time with him as much as I want. And I'm very, very fortunate for that. Just thinking of it brings tears to my eyes, because this is something I've never. That's what I was telling Sam yesterday. I was telling him. I said I wish I would have had that kind of situation when you were young, because I would have made it different, because I was working so much. It was crazy. But in the time that I was there, when I was there, I was there. I mean, I was making the best of it. But yeah, that is a very important thing for me, to pass the maximum time possible. Like when I finish here, I go out and I'm with Gavin for the rest of the day. That's what I do. He's my partner. He's my video partner, and we're gonna go out today. It's supposed to be a very beautiful day. It's a clear blue sky. 2 days in a row we have the sun. I'm like, wow. So I need the sun. I need the sun. So we'll go out after and. Yeah, we'll pass. I like to pass time with him. I like to. That's my priority, really, in life. Living my dream is my priority too. But this is more a goal, becoming goals for me than simply a dream that I envision. Because I'm taking action every day, so I am in the dream anyway. Because I'm very, very present. The dream of life. That's what we have to get in touch with. And I'm very present. So it's very. Easy to feel the vibe, because it's all about feeling the vibe and staying inspired and feeling the vibe. Very important. Very important. But yeah, That's it. It's just I have enough of the hypocrisy. Sometimes it's kind of a bit evident in some actions and some yeah, and especially from the people that are in power in this world. Like, come on. We're not gonna go talking about Babylon for hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is even me. I'm hypocrite sometimes. We all we have been conditioned like this. We have been conditioned to be hypocrite, to lie, and lying is a normal thing in our world. Everybody lies. Even me, still today, I lie sometimes. I catch myself lying, and I'm like, "Whoa, what is that?" You have to condition yourself to your great vibration back to your original vibration because they've been act. We've our bodies have been act in our mind and everything. So to put us in a very negative state of mind, and so we have to redo the blueprint of our minds, work on ourselves. You have to die a few times here before you can really live, because before you can really live and feel the vibe, feel the real vibe of life. You have to die a few times. So be willing for that, to transform, to die, to yeah, for sure. Yeah. Red Rose Rocker is in the house. Big up, Red. Big up yourself. Yeah. Red, very genuine. Great art. Can feel it from miles away. Can feel it from miles away. The heart of gold of Red. Yeah. Red has a heart of gold. Can feel it from far. She's so like positive in her comments also, and always very uplifted and no, red I feel a great vibe from far, but not that far because she's in Newfoundland, I think. So we're Quebec, Newfoundland, not that far, a few hours, but yeah. Big up yourself, Red. Always. Leslie, and everybody. Yeah, so that was my thing this morning. I think I'm gonna let you go, and I or maybe I can find something else to. Oh, master your mind. Oh, that's interesting. And we started that the other day, to the thing about master your mind, because that's one thing we must do. To get out this hypocrisy state, we must master our mind and be very, very focused. And because once you master your mind, what's happening is you're gonna master everything that happens in your life. That's the thing. Once you master your mind, you become a very, very powerful creator. A very powerful creator, and that's the energy that we all need to be able to create. The energy we need needs to be very, very positive and aligned with the me. I don't think yeah, for sure some people will create very successful life inside the matrix, like really in the material and stuff like that. They can find maybe joy in this, and but I don't want to base my whole journey on accumulating things. I'm not here to accumulate things. I want the less thing, because the less you need, the less you can be controlled. But the more you need, the more you're controlled. So be very careful with what you think you need. You don't need too much. Me, I go away from needy people. I go away from needy people. Needy people push me away because I don't need any. I just need to find sense of this life. That's what I need. The only thing I need is find sense of my existence, and why is because okay, it's not because we're just like coming in a world and we live already in love and grace. We live in love and grace, but I mean that it's the love is flowing, and no, it's pretty much everybody is very for themselves. So if we come into a world that is living in the natural, like, I think we would have still have structures, and that we would have come to something like that, because we are who we are. So you cannot deny that. Some are very unconscious, some more conscious, some very conscious. So for sure there would have been people leading the pack, for sure. But I mean, not something intrusive, and not something that can like no lies. If we can stop the lie and the deception, that's already a major step forward for the enlightenment of the whole humanity. You can be enlightened, but what about the rest? Because I can be have Christ consciousness here. Look what they did to Jesus Christ if he existed. I'm just saying, I'm taking the metaphor, but look what they did. They crucify him and he had Christ consciousness. So even if you reach that point, we have to reach that point, and that's the representation, I think, of the whole thing, is man have to rise from the dead, for sure. Hey, we're all born dead with life, so we have to rise from the dead, people. Yeah, so much. Yeah, so much. We have to do something to really stay aligned and stay focused and keep doing our thing, keep doing our things, and become beacon of hope. All of us, we can all. Me, I have lots of hope when I hear the truth being spoken. I say it all the time. The more I see people coming out, I want to see people expressing themselves. That's what I did, and that's what I encourage people to do, for sure, because I never thought I was going to be able to do this. Honestly, you look back, but I have done the work. I have, and everything I present you here is the result of my interaction with other people. Nothing more, nothing less. And what other people have taught me and stuff, and what I have reflect on my own and stuff. So, but most of the stuff I reflect on my own comes also from my interaction with other people and with events in my life and stuff. So pay attention or give attention, whatever. I don't like to pay for attention, but anyway, you know what I mean. But we have to be aware also of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. False knowledge, yeah. Oh, yeah. So many people are in the illusion of knowing. Illusion of knowing is very potent. They think they know everything, and when in fact today here I know nothing. I know nothing. I can admit it. I know nothing. I'm very, very humble, and I know nothing because it's true. Everything I've been told is a lie. So I know the truth by the lies I've been told. The truth is me. It's you. It's us. It's against us, the conspiracy. You can look outside of yourself all your life. But if there is so many means of control around us, and you tell me the conspiracy is not on us, who's dormant, silent, living dead, born dead with life, and never wake up? So there's something that is done to us. There's something that is done to us. It's called a satanic inculcation or something like that. But it's very, very potent in ourselves. So we have to if we want to get out this realm of negativity world, low vibration, we have to focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. Focus on you. Focus on your truth. You have something to bring into this world. The truth is you. It's me. It's all of us. Forget the outside of you. But bring it forward. Bring it forward, and that's what people want to hear. You have something wonderful if you start practicing, because it's not gonna happen from one day to another. I've been working on myself here on YouTube for 3 years, and I don't intend to. And I'm just starting to be warmed up and capable to align my thoughts for an hour straight and talk live and direct. So it takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. I tell you, it's all worth it. And every hard work that you're gonna do in your life is always worth it. And anything that is worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. That's what I'm telling myself all the time. And I know this is worth doing, so I'll keep doing it badly until I get it right. Because that's the way for me. I think I have to. Nobody will come and knock at my door and put greatness inside me. It's an inside game. You have to bring it out. You have it inside you. It's all around us. It's upon us. It's upon you. It's upon me, the greatness. But we have to get in touch with it. It's not something that is. Your brain will not want you to be great and a legend. Your brain doesn't want to bring you to the legend state. Forget about it. Your brain gonna want to reproduce 2 or 3 kids to keep the DNA going, and that's about it. That's about it. The rest you have to condition and motivate yourself to reach greatness, to reach your goals, to reach your highest potential, and all the greatness that you have to bring forward. What is greatness? What is greatness? An inside game. It's an inside game. It's a mind game. Everything here on this plane is a mind game. It's all in our minds. It's all in the moment we change our state of mind. The whole thing change. It's not because there's something fixed in time and we cannot change it. It's just our state of mind that is fucked up. So once we change it, the world is gonna change for sure. But it's up to each and every one of us to change our ways, change our important ways of living, and just embrace life, embrace the health opportunity you've been given. Even if you have pain, I have pain all freaking day long. Pain is pain, but I'm still healthy. I have my body functioning properly. I'm not sick. I feel very healthy, very vital, with lots of vitality, for sure. And I intend to keep it that way. So I leave the hypocrites and parasites alone. I leave the hypocrites and parasites alone because they will always come up and take a bite. So be very careful. Be very careful of people whose words don't match their action too. That's another thing. You have to be very, very. Me, I trust actions. Words, you can speak. I'm gonna do this, do that, but I trust action. When I see actions being done, that's something reliable. Like when I see someone going into action, that inspires me to stick around. But it takes mental conditioning also to go into action constantly. Your brain's not going to push you into action. Your brain is not going to push you into action and say, hey, come on, live your dream. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to manifest your greatness, and that you have to condition yourself. It's not nothing else. It's very, very simple. You can rise to the top very easily if it's your goal, because everyone likes the bottom. Everyone's staying at the bottom. So you can reach the top very easily in this world. If you put your whole mind into something, you cannot not achieve it. It's impossible. You've been given all the great powers of the universe, everything that the power that created the moon, the stars, the water, the grass, the trees. It's the same power that created you. And you don't think you're powerful? You don't think you can do it? You don't think you can achieve something? Come on, that's total nonsense to me. But what is makes sense to me is that we have to take action. And that's the best way, the best advice I can turn you is turn your words into action. Turn your words into action. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Just do it, and stop worrying about the outcome or how you're gonna get it, and concentrate on each and every day. Go day by day. Live your life day by day. Have a plan for the future, have a vision for the future, but day by day, and be in the moment. And once you're in the moment, you can access a lot of great power. I'm telling you, that's what I do all the time when I come here. Very present, and every minute, every second of my life, I try to be the most present possible. Even when I eat, now I take my time. When I eat a piece of watermelon, I want to extract all the juice from it properly. I want to feel it in my mouth. That's what we haven't. We are gone from feeling things. Even eating, we stuff our mouth, and it's just to say we eat. But when you take time to appreciate the texture of the food and the taste. Yesterday, I cut my salad and I made myself a salad with my first harvest salad that I made here. And, I showed you the bucket of salad. So I have 2 big buckets, and I have more growing in the back. So soon I'll be eating a lot of salad, but I love it. I was so... I had a great feeling when I was eating it. No pesticide, nothing on it, just water and sun, and it was all crispy and sweet salad, and very, very good. So growing my own food is something also that but I always been very passionate with having keep consuming with my green thumb. I always had a green thumb. I always been attracted to nature and cultivating food. And my mother used to make a garden when I was young too, so I've been probably inspired by that. She was very... my mother showed me a lot of great things, a lot of great values. She might not have the same state of mind as me, but we're pretty... she's getting there. Like, it's just a bit of work you have to do, and but I don't force it on her. She's like 70 years old almost. So I think she's more than 70, born in 45. So how much is it? I don't know. I'm not in time. I don't care about that, and I don't care about how old you are, how old I am, and this is just nonsense. Nonsense, complete nonsense. It's just a stupid and ridiculous number. And they want us to believe that also when we get old, we get passive, we have to become passive and just the only thing they want us to do is go vote. Go vote when you're old. Don't forget to go vote. And even go see you in the old age home to get your vote. It's a freaking madness, pure madness. But anyway, I'm having a hard time mentally dealing with my foot pain. It's a pain in my neck. Makes me sit when I want to run. Yeah, me too. Don't worry. I know how it feels. Sometimes I feel to run, but I can because of my knee. I'm very limited. That's why I carry my chair all around. You see me with the chair everywhere because I have very limited. I can walk for a bit, but and if I walk for like 10, 15 minutes straight, I have to sit down for sure. For sure, for sure. And yeah, I'm very, very limited. I have a heavy limitation for sure. But I don't let that stop me. I don't let that stop me. I still have my head. Still have my head, and that's why I do this to remain positive, to remain on track. I embrace the pain. Embrace the pain. That's what I suggest, Leslie. If you have pain, embrace it. Let it bring you to another level. That's what I do all day long. I could be depressive and complain about my knee and complain about my legs because I had a blood clot in the leg too. So it left me with bad circulation and varicose vein. So I'm stuck with this. I have very limited way, but I don't look at me. What I do, I always stay up, motivated, and I embrace the pain. I embrace the pain because I know that's going to be my reward at the end. That's going to be my price. If I keep my eyes on the price, if I keep motivating myself with the pain, embracing the pain, it's going to create a shift. At one point, that pain will become something else. That's for sure. I'm still probably going to carry it, but it's going to become something else. I know that. I can feel it. But for that, I have to really, really tap into myself and work on myself and work on my state of mind. And always, it starts a lot in your mind, your physical conditions and stuff. If I can block it off my mind, maybe one day will go away too. Like it's very, very. I don't know the whole. Like I don't listen to all kinds of guru telling me about pain. I want to experience it and feel it myself and embrace it myself. And I know I have to embrace the pain. And this is what brought me here. This is what brought me onto this journey. It's that knee accident. So for sure, I'm gonna be for sure talking about it, but not complaining. I don't want to complain. I don't want to make it sound like I'm complaining because I embrace that pain very, very much. And I'm very, very fortunate to be able to share my story with you. So I just give thanks for life. I give thanks for life every day that I'm still there because that I can have complication also. I had the blood clot in the leg. It's not nothing. Have you ever had the blood clot in the leg? It's very, very painful. Very, very painful. I've never had pain. It's like a Charlie horse, but a constant Charlie horse in the muscle. Okay, constant for hours and hours until you decide to go to the hospital and they do something about it. But I'm telling you, it's very. I had one, and I know how it feels, and I know what pain feels like. So when people tell me also that they have problem coping with the pain or stuff, it's like embrace it, embrace your pain. Don't get discouraged. Don't build up on it. You're gonna become stronger. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So you have to embrace the pain and the pain of the suffering also of rising, of bringing your highest self into this matrix reality, whatever. But for sure, I want to do something with my life. I don't want to stay here and sit and say, oh, the world is so freaking bad. Everybody is confused and I'm going to do nothing and seclude myself here in my dungeon and just do nothing with my life. No, I'll still do something with my life. For sure, my life has great value. I realize my life had values. Yeah, value. But anyway, that's it. No pain, no gain is insane. I want a world without pain, poverty, and hate. No, but no pain, no gain. If you can't feel the pain, it's going to be painful also to wake up. The pain is not necessarily something physical. The pain can be emotional also. It can be the pain body. We all have it. We all have it. We're all under trauma. So if we want to gain also a different kind of world, I think we probably have to go through this, or I don't think it would be absolutely necessary. We could have a world where children come in and are already we tell the truth to the children, and then they go on with their life. I'm not saying that everybody will live the great life, because it takes dedication and takes effort also to reach your highest potential. Some people prefer to work for others, and that's okay. Me, I want to build a legacy. I want to, one day be very, very much independent from Babylon, and that's a goal. That's a goal. That's it. Yeah. Marilyn, big up Marilyn. Try urine therapy. Look up Dave Murphy. It worked for my pain. Yeah, I heard about that urine therapy a few times. I'm not totally close-minded on this. I've never really tried this, but I don't know. Me, I go with my number one medication is taking action, staying positive, motivation. I smoke weed. That's my medication. But like urine therapy, okay, it could be a good thing, but I'm not really interested right now into this. So it's just a personal choice also to do it or not. It doesn't really attract me to drink my piss. So honestly, I'm not into this. I'm not into this. I don't. It's like spilling your blood to bring heaven on earth. You don't need to spill your blood. Take action. Take action, and heaven is here right now. We're just all freaking blind to it. We're just all freaking blind, and we think we have to bring heaven on earth. It's right there, right now. Heaven is a state of mind. It's in your heart. It's in your heart, the heaven. But what you do with your life, are you in heaven or you're in hell? Are you living in hell or you're living in heaven? But Bob Marley used to say, you think you're living in heaven, but you're living in hell. That's because it's your state of mind. You think you're living in heaven, but you live in hell because of your state of mind. So it's very important. There's so many ways we have to. But no, it's not it's not my thing. But I respect people that do it. I'm not here to judge anybody. It's just I'm not attracted to it. It's not something that attracts me, or no. Maybe one day, who knows? I'm not saying I will never do it, but right now it's not. It has to be something that you feel also. You have to feel it. So it's deep. It's anyway, but it's me. Water fasting help. It's natural, man. Pharma is poison. Yeah, I don't use pharma. I use marijuana. I smoke weed. Weed is a plant. It's not pharma. I don't take pills, and I don't consume nothing of their madness. I smoke the herb. And the herb, I'll smoke for life. That I can tell you now, especially realizing how this world is going, is upside down, for sure. I have experienced heaven on earth, and no, it's true. Exactly. Heaven is, you can see heaven everywhere. Me, I see heaven everywhere I go. Hey, come on, don't tell me we're not in paradise here. For sure, our state of mind have made it hell, and the colonial system also that turns this life into hell for very much people. But we have the possibility to change. We can change things. It's not because we're locked there and things cannot change. Look, you can change on a personal level. You can change the whole world. You can change the whole world on a personal level. But everybody has to be the change. That's how it's going to work. If we really want it to change. That's the question. Do we really want it to change? Ha! Boom! He's out. I'll be back another now. Rise and shine. Live your dreams. Have goals. Do something of your life. And stop the hypocrisy. Stop the hypocrisy. Get out of that realm of madness of Babylon hypocrisy. We all need to align with truth and carry the truth, and that's our job. And we should stay true to ourselves. Stay true to the world. Keep the truth flowing. Keep the love flowing. Keep the vibe flowing. Keep the good energy. The less and less distraction. And I think we're very, very much on a very good path altogether. We're on a good path if we can stop the hypocrisy and the nonsense. The hypocrisy, the nonsense, the lies and the deception. We will bring such love in this. Imagine the love flowing after that. After we stop telling all the madness to the children and just bring, because it's all about the love inside your heart. So it's all about the love inside your heart. So rise and shine. He's out.